Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. Y'all, my apologies. I know I got my makeup half all right now. Yeah, I know. Sorry. But, you know what I'm saying? I did go out last night. I haven't been out in months. And I had, like a good time. I can't stay. Um, But anyways, the message I heard is, and y'all may be wondering, what am I doing at my mom's? I'm at my mom's because somebody was trying to break in my house. Yes, y'all. And I knew I wasn't tripping. I kept on hearing the messages, and I knew it had to be a reason that God had me up at the times I was up. And, also, noting that my son, and he was up at times, and it was seem like it's like he was, what I'm saying, watching out. And he was, because baby, lo and behold, yesterday, while I'm getting ready, while I was doing my makeup and getting ready to leave and come to my mom's, I hear somebody picking at my door. And I open the door and it stops. And I go and look at the cameras. I did this after we left. After that happened, I hurried up, finished, and we left. And when I got to my mom's, I went back and looked at the cameras, and you can hear it. You can hear somebody picking at the lock. And it's like very terrifying to me, because as a single woman, I should feel like I should have safety. I talked to the office about it, and they are seeming like they just don't care. You know what I'm saying? And they taking up for this man. That this is a grown man, y'all. I understand he got family here and this, that. Then that means we need to move. That means, like, that's what it sounds like. It more so sounds like she was threatening me, saying, well, all his family is here. What does that have to do with the fact that he's trying to break in my house? What does that have to do with anything? Nothing. But it is what it is. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm at my mom's because me and my son's safety is everything. And I get it. Maybe that's their RV part. I wish I would have known that before I moved over there. I wouldn't have moved over there if I would have knew that. That it was a situation where an entire family, got their thing. Like, I understand, I feel that. That's a beautiful vibe that they got their thing. But I shouldn't have moved over there then. Because it shouldn't be a situation where I'm staying somewhere and I'm paying to stay there, and somebody is literally breaking into my house. I ain't do nothing to him. I ain't mess with this man. I don't know this man. Don't even haven't even said nothing. It ain't none of my stuff on his property or nothing. It don't make sense as to why he would be trying to get into my house, bro. Anyways, long story short, that's why we here. And the message I heard is, you have to pay the price. The scripture comes from Matthew 10:6. Instead, go to the lost nation, the lost sheep of the nation of Israel. As you go, spread this message. The kingdom of heaven is near. Cure the sick, bring the dead back to life, cleanse those with skin diseases, and force demons out of people. Give these things without charging, since you receive them without paying. So here's the message. God said, when it comes down to it, when you go out and you are living your life the way that God wants you to, you are basically paying the price. And it may be a situation where someone else is living their life in a different manner, in a different way, and it is going to be weird to you. It is going to be strange to you. But in reality, God said you have to pay the price to be a part of his kingdom, to be one of his children. You have to pay that price. You know what I'm saying? And that's just like me record this video. Like, in reality, I should go, wash my makeup off, etc., etc. But God, be real. Like, come on now, I went out. You know what I'm saying? It don't look all the way bad. I just took the lashes off. Most of it then came off. I'm about to take it all the way off. My nails, I got to take my nails off. Like, my nails popped off. Like, it's almost like as soon as I start moving around, it like, baby. Anyways, but we didn't had a hectic past 24 hours. Got Dorted, and I got Dorted off for the go, and baby take a bath and relax with my baby, okay, and mind my business, because baby, it's just been too much. It has just been too much. And we gotta move our house immediately. You know what I'm saying? Immediately, 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 immediately. And that's gonna be a good, $600, $700. But we got to move immediately, because that ain't gonna work. It can't be a situation where I am literally like, it feel like I'm surrounded then. Because for her to say it like that all his, like, keep saying all his family here, all his family here. Like, okay, so if I have to defend myself, you basically telling me that they all finna come at me and attack me. So I can't even, like, it's like, you feel me? Because that's what it sounds to me like. What's going, like, basically, well, he's gonna do whatever he wants, is what it sounds like. Baby, this is the worst. This is ridiculous, bro. Absolutely ridiculous, bro. Absolutely ridiculous, bro. And horrifying. And you know what I'm saying? I have cameras, but when it really come down to it, bruh, surrounded. And I'm just supposed to be okay with him trying to break in my house. And what is he trying to do when he get in there? That's ridiculous. I'm supposed to be okay with that? And she talking to me like everything is fine, bro. Talking to my mother like everything is fine, bro. Like it's nothing wrong with this man having tools to break in somebody's house, and then somebody literally picking my door a few minutes later. And everything is fine and okay. And I'm supposed to be okay. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? Me coming on here, they could try to mess with my house and mess with my stuff. But in reality, baby, I got cameras. I do. I have cameras. I do. But it's spots that my cameras don't see. But in reality, when it really comes down to it, I just, like, I don't have time for evil people, bro. Just pure wicked. Me and my son in that trailer minding our business, bro. We don't bother nobody. We don't even really go and use the little stuff we have. Don't go to the pool. We don't be at the park. We don't do none of that. We be in our trailer minding our business. And for somebody to take out the time, effort, and energy to deliberately move next to me and start picking my lock to try to come inside my house, what is really going on, bro? That, like, you know what I'm saying, well, he's a new tenant, but his family has lived here. He's been here for years. Which is it? Why in the world did he move next to me and then act like he got such beef with me? Why would he stay next door to me then? Like, it sounds like he could stay anywhere. Why would he choose that lock and then come and pick my door? Like, what is up with y'all? And you acting like it's okay. I have all this proof, and you're telling me, well, I don't, like, what is going on, bro? I just cannot. I can't. I'm tired. Baby, I'm exhausted with it. I'm exhausted with it. I'm exhausted with it. And I'm exhausted with it so long. And you know what I'm saying? But it's all good. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to move my house. Whew. I'm going to move my house. I'm going to move my house. I'm going to move my house. God, like, you got insurance on it. I sure do. My insurance is paid already, goddamn. So, you know what I'm saying? Just in case something was to. But in reality, baby, I'm moving my house immediately. You ain't got to tell me nothing but once that you don't want me around, bro. And I don't, like I said, I don't understand why in the world they would move all that. Like, they literally built a whole little house and everything over there. Why in the world are y'all coming over and being close to somebody you don't like? It don't make sense. If you don't like me to that extent. Someone that you don't even know. Someone that you don't even know. Someone that you have never said anything to. Living, like, minding her business. A woman minding her business. You trying to break the door down, bro. You then went and bought tools to get into the door. Ain't that it? and talk about they was using them on the look. Like, it's impossible because like, I saw the tools that he was using is tools that you use to get inside of a car. So how is he using tools to get inside of a car, to get inside of what is an actual house that probably have an actual door with an actual handle? Like, and you know what I'm saying? If the camera would have showed that, it didn't. What it showed and what I heard and what was happening is him messing with my door. And that's not okay. Period. And the fact that she kept saying, we have cameras over there, we have cameras over there. So you're watching him do this. You're watching him break in my door and acting like it's okay. And acting like everything is fine. Everything is not fine, bro. Like, out of line and out of order, trying to set me up like that. But that's okay. Okay, but baby, we moving. Okay, that way. Thank you guys for watching. I feel like I'm ranting towards the end. But, you know what I'm saying? It's frustrating when you really, like, not bothering nobody. You're minding your business. You don't, like, it ain't like we over there throwing parties and we got a bunch of people hanging out all the time. But maybe that's what I need to do so that people will leave me alone, bro. Maybe I need to have a party at my house and have people over all the time so people will figure out that leave me alone. It's going to be a problem about me, bro. Anyways, that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.